Morning, VC. Back in Charlotte after a long trip to Denver, Colorado. I'll have some upcoming videos for that trip when I'm feeling up to it. There's a lot of footage and stuff I'd like to put into those videos, and a lot of records to show. But this time, this morning, I watched Sherv's newest video where he highlighted the Rick Ballard Imports sticker that you find on records. And he actually got to go to the shop recently in Oakland, Groove Yard. And I guess Mr. Rick Ballard was there, which is really cool. I thought I had more than I actually do. I have 7 records here with the Rick Ballard import sticker on them. So I'll show you those. And while I was just quickly going through the jazz bins, I pulled basically anything that had an import sticker. There's not too many, but I'll show these to you because Rick wasn't the only one back in the day importing these records. The first, though, is Billy Harper Quintet on Steeplechase, Destiny Is Yours. Eddie Henderson's on this. This is a very rare steeplechase to find. It's the only copy I've ever come across. And it's got over here thanks to Rick Ballard. There's the wonderful Rick Ballard import sticker that's sure highlighted. So I'll show you what else I got on that Rick Ballard label. Noah Howard Patterns. I think the second pressing of this. This is on Sun Records out of France. And there's your Rick Ballard import sticker. Sometimes they're silver, sometimes they're gold. Han Bennick on percussion on this. Misha Mengelberg piano. Noah Howard going crazy. This is one that the guys found for me in New York City 2 years ago when I couldn't make it to WFMU. It was, I want to say maybe Alex or Brandon found this in a shop for me. Here's one. This was a recommendation from Chris Cole. He sent me the link to this auction, and I won it super cheap. It's on Musica Records. This is Jean-Charles Capone and Christian Escudé, Les Four Elements. There's your Rick Ballard sticker. Yeah, some cello, guitar action on this. Really wonderful record and cheap heat. This is one of the best jazz records I have. George Arvanites Trio in Concert on the Futura label from France. This was cheap many years ago when I got this, maybe 7 years ago or so. That Rick Ballard's import sticker. This is insanely good. So it's Jackie Sampson on bass, Charles Soudra on drums with George Arvanites on piano. I mean, this record absolutely slays. Highly recommended. I'll show you the Futura label. I think there's another record in here on this label I'll show. Not a label you come across all the time. Beautiful copy. This Arvanites. So at some point, these records were in Oakland and have been dispersed around the globe, and now they're here in Charlotte. Here's another one, Max Roach Confirmation. This is on the Fluid label. And there's your Rick Ballard import sticker. The lineup here is incredible. Cecil Bridgewater trumpet, Billy Harper tenor, and Calvin Hill bass with Max. This one kind of flies under the radar a little bit. If you can get a hold of it, I don't think it's too crazy expensive, but I haven't looked in a while. Of course, there's always some steeplechase that you're going to find with that sticker. John Chakai Trio, Real Chakai, featuring Niles Henning, Orsted Peterson on bass, Pierre Dorge on guitar. This one, the only time I've seen it, I picked it up. Rick Ballard. This one's a great one. That Pierre Dorge guy is really good. And then last but not least, with the Rick Ballard sticker, with the silver one, is this Patty Waters Sings, which was VCLT from Dom when I met him up in Rochester once. And it does have the Rick Ballard import sticker because I think this is one of the Italian, this is a bass record Italian pressing. So it's just interesting that he would be importing the ESP disc stuff from Italy. Let's see. Okay, so those are all the ones that I could find that had the Rick Ballard sticker. I'll show you a few more records here with some other interesting distribution stickers, just because they stuck out. This was one of the bigger ones for jazz on the East Coast, distributed by North Country Distributors, Cadence Building, Redwood, New York, 13679, which is I think the home of the Cadence Jazz label. So here's one, Elton Dean Quintet, the Bologna tape on Ogan. Great British jazz. Harry Beckett's on trumpet, Nick Evans trombone, Marcio Matos on double bass, and Liam Ganaki on drums. Show you the label on the Ogan. These are great labels. There's your Ogan label. So I think there's a few here that I have distributed from Redwood. We'll find out here what the next one is. Okay. Here we got Khalil Elzabar's The Ritual. Sacred Love, featuring Lester Bowie, Malachi Favors, Raphael Garrett. And this is on a German label. And there you're distributed by sticker from North Country Distributors. Sound Aspects label out of Germany, which is a label I love to find records on. They're all really good. And here's your Sound Aspects label. And there's another Elzabar with a similar cover, but it's a different title. And that one did not have an imported sticker. So that one, I'm sure it was imported at some point, but no one put a sticker on it. Okay. Next up, I think the next one's actually on the Cadence Jazz label. And that's Abdul Zahir Batin and the Notorious Ensemble, featuring like John Hicks. This is a Cadence Jazz Records release, and has that distributed by North Country Distributors sticker. And we've got Niles Henning Orsted Pedersen Trio with Philip Catherine and Billy Hart on Steeplechase. Again, that North Country Distributors sticker. So they were handling the East Coast while Rick Ballard was handling the West Coast. That's what it looks like to me. Got a couple Brotsman records that I noticed a sticker on. Outspan number 1 and Outspan number 2. I got these from Bop Shop, imported and distributed by Innovative Records Company, P.O. Box 518 in Hempstead, New York. They have these distributed by stickers, that I thought was interesting. So these are FMP titles that someone was bringing in from Germany. Next one I have is Live Terra Masahino Quintet. This is on Three Blind Mice, original copy of this I got many years ago. This was distributed by Audio Source on Chess Drive in Foster City, California. Had that sticker. Pretty interesting that they were importing Three Blind Mice in California. The next one I have is Don Cherry and Gato Barberi, Freebird label this is on, out of France. Togetherness. I have another copy of this, Italian, I think, press with the original cover. But you'll find this import sticker on a lot, just right here. And this one's from, I think, Peters International. So there's that. And then here's another one on Futura, Ted Kurson Pop Wine. This is one that the Secretary of Funk Van got me into very early on in the VC days, and I found it right away. Futura label, but this is distributed exclusively through Musica Records in Bordeaux, France. So you see that sticker on some from time to time. We have Old and New Dreams, a tribute to Blackwell on Black Saint. This is an interesting distribution sticker. It's Distribution Fusion 3 out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So that's who was importing the Black Saint label into Canada, possibly. And then I have this record, Odeon Pope, on Moore's Music. This one had an interesting distribution sticker here. It's Moore's Music, P.O. Box 4001, Rochester, New York, and distributed by New Music Distribution Service out of New York City. So this was very intriguing that a distributor in Rochester, New York was importing the German Moore's Music label, which this label started because there was a label prior, same owners, that had to, I think Birth Records had to ditch the name due to a legal challenge and changed it over to Moore's Music. This one was interesting. I saw a sticker on Billy Harper, Trying to Make Heaven My Home, on MPS, German label. This has this sticker here that says, from the jazz collection of the Groove Merchant, John Howard. So anybody knows who that is, let me know. And last but not least, this is one that Joe Analog Archive put in my hands at Record Archive in Rochester over the holidays. Warren Smith and Toki, Dialogue Heritage, I believe. Those are the two tracks. Yeah, Dialogue and Heritage, one on each side. This is an incredible record. And this is distributed by Audio Technica. Makes record players, so this was probably one that was used to show off some equipment. There's some labels on some records. Hope you're well. Peace.